This story is crazy. So after conquering world highest motorable road, I almost died alone in the dust storm. And doctor, I had chest pain like heart attack, but still cycled 95 kilometers. This day 13th, on that day, tested everything I had. The goodbyes. The first person to leave Hanle was Nishant and his family. They had to start very early because tomorrow they have a flight from Leh to Delhi. Okay. See
Thank
you.
you.
Bye
Lovely
bye.
meeting you.
Bye bye. Safe journey. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya. After that, Tushar and Sandeep were next to load their bicycle on a pickup and they paid 9,000 rupee for it. So they also left just after having the breakfast. Bye bye. After saying goodbye to everyone there in Hanle, I started my return journey. Okay, Julie. I was ready for a solo adventure. Another day, another story from this place which is known as Hanle. So that is the army campsite, then this is the wetland. It's a beautiful place. See, surrounded by lots of mountains if you see. And this is like a green grassland. That is the observatory on the top. That is the monastery of Anle which you see from here. This bridge will take me to Anle and then Loma from there. See how beautiful this place is. I thought to share some missing and valuable information about this cycling trip. Loma will be exactly 50 kilometers. When you come here, you will see this milestone. Written Hanle 0 kilometer. See this selfie point made under this. It says I love Hanle. Another selfie point is written I love India. Another small board written Photila top is 55 from here. There is another way, Photila, which is 28 kilometers. Rango, Loma and Leh, all of them are this side, 247 kilometers. Don't cross that bridge that is going to the monastery. Go straight where from those motorcycles are coming. And then you will reach to that place which is known as Anle. There you have many options for staying. There you can go and talk to the Sarpanch. He will allow you to stay there into the community center. They will provide you food and that will be free of cost. So that's a better option for the cyclists, especially the budget travelers like me. We'll get some other help from the locals as well, like we did if you have seen the previous episode. Time to go to Leh using this route via Loma. Returning to Leh from Hanle could be a fun ride. I need not to suffer while riding on it. That's the best part. I fully recommend if you go to Hanle on a bicycle, come back on a bicycle. Oh my god, look how beautiful they are looking. Yeah man. See? From a far distance, spread it in a big area. That is the green grass, then this sandy area, and they are going to another side. My goodness. And the second reason is this kind of a down man. No need to push the pedal, simply enjoy the ride. I stopped here to tell you about the story and I really wanted to relive it. So let me share it with you also. So this is the milestone, Hanle 8 kilometers. I was standing here and from there the dust storm started. It was huge like a wall and I was thinking what should I do. I thought to wait and when it did stop I started riding in it. Till Hanle I was riding in that. It was the headwind and literally man, this 8 kilometers took 2 hours to complete. I'm calling it a fun ride because I'm riding without effort. Empty road, only me, and that's how I'm going. This deserted rocky mountain and the greenery and in the middle there's a road as a divider of them. Nice and strange combination you will see. Isn't it nice? The chest pain returns. This was a tough climb, but I did it without getting down, without stopping and pushing the bicycle. But now it has become very difficult to breathe. So it was 11 o'clock. After that steep climb, my chest pain returned. The chest pain of yesterday, it has returned. I should not have pushed myself that much. It's hurting me badly. I don't know, it's related to the heart or something else. This side and into the center also. With a long deep breath, it's like touching a point and the moment it touches that point, it hurts. We have covered 2 more kilometers. Did not tell you that since when I started, small raindrops are falling. I think that is because of these clouds on this mountain. If you remember, similar kind of clouds I saw over mountains when we were traveling between Pang and Dibring. On that day, snowfall happened with extreme wind, and I hoped similar thing will not happen today. Soon I observed that the mountains, I am surrounded with the clouds, not only this side, there at that side also, and this side also. Remember that 8-kilometer milestone where I was standing and sharing the story of dust storm? The same thing was approaching again. Look at the beauty of this route, man. Oh, there is a dust storm again. It is coming from front. Shit, man. God! Why are you taking test of mine again? Goodness. It's so windy. This is happening here. When Loma is 34, look at that dust. There dust. There also dust. God. Let me stop at a point and let it go. How the dust is running on the road. It's coming towards me. Shit. I'm caught again. Check this out. It's getting bigger. A high storm of dust. Sure. The Hellstorm. Let me tell you, after this point, my fun ride became hell ride. Using my knowledge, I thought to stop there. I should cover my eyes. I should sit there. It's getting bigger and darker. I'm going back. I will settle down behind the milestone. My mouth is full of dust. I'll put my bicycle down here. I made my bicycle lay down on the ground. This all happened within 5 minutes. I'll cover my face. Get out. I was smart enough to take a shelter behind the milestone. I used that stone to protect myself from the sand and dust. But it was getting inside my clothes and all over me. I kept sitting there for almost 25 minutes. See, only this thing was missing, huh? Now the rain started. You know the worst part? Every drop is like an ice drop. It's so chilly. I mean, it's chilly cold. Wherever it drops on you, it makes you shiver with cold. I hope it will settle soon. I was waiting for the wind to slow down, but the things, they're supposed to get tough for me. Dust is gone. So, dust all over. I think I can start right now. This much of rain is okay. It can be manageable. It has got inside my shoes, man. That dust keep irritating me for many hours. So bad. Now it became a ride to struggle. I had to push my bicycle against the headwind, and it was not easy at all. Do you know the worst part? This kept happening throughout the day. From this point onward, I was not enjoying the ride anymore. Covered exactly 20 kilometers, 1 hour 50 minutes. So it's an average of 10 km per hour. Very beautiful texture of the mountain, and this green patch having few of the campsites of the shepherds. Time is 12:15, covered 24 kilometers. It also looks like I have come out of those clouds area. There is no rain, no thunderstorm. I was admiring the beauty of this place and all the creation of nature. This mountain made me stop here. So all sand at the bottom and those rocks on the top, it really looked beautiful. 21 more kilometer to Loma. Look at that vehicle. This all sand is made by cutting the mountains by the wind itself. Do you know what I'm realizing? Even if you come back using the same road, all the views are different. You look at the same things from a different angle and they look very much new to you. This is the same thing happening with me. Can you see how many things in one frame? That is a yellow color bus which belongs to some school. This is the road taking a turn, zigzag and going out. It's all sand dunes where they have made this all the roads. A mountain peak having a shadow of a cotton cloud. Hunger break. I was feeling hungry. I thought to take stop and eat something. Time is 12:50. This is the same place where we stopped while going. I sat there and I had those soaked nuts and grains while enjoying views around. This kind of a thing are the part of a smart planning for a solo cyclist. So after a quick rest of 15 minutes, I resumed my journey. Wildlife encounters. At one point, I saw lots of horses inside a fence made with the steel wire. Look at this horse. He is standing and looking outside at me. Though all of them are busy in grazing the grass. But this one, what happened, buddy? Everything all right, or you want to fly from here? I saw a big herd of black and white sheep. So many sheep. Goats. White color, black color. They're looking so beautiful. That looks like nature's beautiful display. The moment you turn to left, you see a green grassland having a boundary made with the steel wire. And on those mountain peaks, you can see the dark shadows of those cotton clouds in the sky. They are not letting the sunlight come down, which is creating a shadow effect. Beautiful villages. Now my whole focus was to cover the distance. Soon I arrived. Before 7 kilometers of Lamo, there is a village which starts named Rongo, R-O-N-G-O. So it looks so beautiful and serene. So H is silent, or maybe H is not required. See what a simple bridge they have made to reach their homes across the river. Another signboard with different spellings. R-A-N-G-O, Rango. This is a beautiful village called Loma, which is 4 kilometers from that bridge. Not this one, the checkpost bridge. So much of greenery around. Can you see this? It's so good, man. So that bridge where they do the checkpost entry is 4 kilometers from now. I found both the villages, Rango and Loma, extraordinary beautiful because they were situated on the bank of this beautiful river. Hi. I discovered these hidden gems. Maybe someday I will come back and stay here for a few days. That is the campsite of some shepherd family. This is how they live there. How beautiful the sand dunes are. This is Hanle river. It will go and connect into Indus river near the Loma bridge. From this point, if you don't want to go to Hanle, you can take a route via Duganti and go to Photila Pass, and from there you can go to Chisamule and Umling La. Time is 2:40. So what they do, when you go, show them the ILP permit. They do the entry. Whatever the entry number is into the register, they make you a note. Okay, when you come back, tell us that number. So mine was 32 number. When I came, I told the number and he said, okay, go. Heading to hospital. Now my next target was to reach Loma. I'm feeling very tired, out of energy. Go to the hospital and ask for this problem in the heart. My chest pain was getting unbearable. The reflection of that mountain into the water. Isn't it looking amazing? All clouds, mountain. 22 kilometers to Loma from Lamo. Targeting that. Look at under those white clouds. There's a white peak. Remaining all the mountains are black. Isn't it beautiful? There's a place, Mut 11, layer 200. This is very strange and this is throughout the route. On the right hand side, always you will find desert, rocky mountain. Left hand side, you will always find greenery, water, beautiful scenic views. I don't know what's problem with the right hand side of the road. Why it is happening. Since morning it is same. It was 3:30 p.m. when I crossed this milestone telling Loma 10 kilometers. I made a good progress despite of pain. After riding 12 kilometers continuously. Village name Mut. MUTH. This is the kind of houses they make here. Another one. This one. Still riding on a high altitude. So I'm very much out of breath at this moment. I stopped to show you these many colors in one frame. All the colors are there. Amazing view, man. Check this another view as well. How beautiful it is. There are wild donkeys which you will find here in this area. I don't know if they are in use these days, but in the previous time they used to carry luggage for the travelers. The medical check. Soon after crossing army area, I entered to Loma city. This headwind is really killing me. I went to hospital. The nurse made a call to the doctor. So I gave her the problem, the symptoms, and then doctor said that we need to do the ECG. The nurse gave me a piece of cotton to clean that gel from my body parts. Nurse went outside to discuss the ECG report with the doctor. Soon they came together. I'm sharing the audio of that discussion I had with the doctor because I could not record the video of that. This part ये जगह पर है और थोड़ा सा यहाँ महसूस होता है.
अगर यहाँ से शोल्डर आर्म्स में तो नहीं जाता?
सेंसेशन जैसा फील हुआ था.
कोई सर्जरी वगैरह तो नहीं हुआ है ना? हार्ट वार्ट को कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं हुआ इससे पहले कभी? आप टूरिस्ट हो? टूरिस्ट हो. अच्छा, आपको अभी कहाँ जाना है?
अभी तो ले.
अच्छा, ले ही जाना है.
2 दिन में पहुँचूंगा क्योंकि 2 दिन लग जाएंगे.
साइकिल पे हो?
साइकिल पर.
अच्छा, साइकिल पे हो? ये ऐसे आपको होता है पहले भी?
ये फर्स्ट टाइम है.
ब्रीदिंग के वक्त भी दर्द होता है?
इस जगह मैंने सांस रोका ना तो ये पूरा पेन हो गया यहाँ पे.
हाँ. बीपी थोड़ा सा हाई है, ठीक है. किसी दवाई से एलर्जी तो नहीं है ना?
नहीं.
काम करने पे ज्यादा दर्द होता है या कुछ रेस्ट में भी दर्द हो रहा है? एक्सरसाइज जो होता है, आप जैसे पूरा ट्रैवल करते हो तो उसके वजह से भी हो सकता है. तो दैट कुड बी.
अभी मैं झुक के कोई चीज उठा रहा था.
हाँ.
तो देन आई फेल्ट.
अब ये है ना, जैसे रेस्ट पे बैठे हुए भी पेन नहीं होना चाहिए, ठीक है. एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हो बिकॉज ऑफ यू ना, इसके वजह से, साइकिलिंग की वजह से ना, तो उसके वजह से भी होता है, ठीक है. तो वो बाकी ब्रीदिंग, डीप ब्रीथ करने पे दर्द हो रहा है, दैट इज मोस्टली प्लूरेटिक पेन बोलते हैं इसको, ठीक है. तो वो पेन किलर से ठीक हो जाता है. हार्ट का कॉज नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर आप रेस्ट पे भी आपको दर्द हो रहा है ना, और वो मतलब अनबियरेबल चेस्ट पेन जो होता है रेडिएटिंग टू द लेफ्ट आर्म्स, तो वो होता है हार्ट का, ठीक है. दैट इज नॉट एन इशू, ठीक है. ठीक हो जाएगा. ये दवाई ले लो, ठीक है. आफ्टर फूड फिर जैसे आप ले जाओगे, अगर तब भी आपको एक्सरसाइज करते हुए ऐसे भी नॉर्मल बैठते हुए आपको दर्द हो रहा है, फिर इसी चीज की जरूरत है, अदरवाइज नहीं है. अगर फिर वैसा रहता है तो फिर वहाँ पे एक बार दिखा दो, ठीक. According to doctor, there is one parameter which is an area of concern. But if I complete medication and pain does not appear after that, then things are fine as per her opinion. That gave me a lots of relief. I really felt better after that. Evening journey decision. Now there were two options. One, I could stay there in Loma as it was already 5:30 p.m. Two, I can ride a little more and reach Mahe. I thought to reach Mahe, I wanted to stay in the same monastery where I stayed last time. I decided to push further for better accommodation. Let's see if I can reach Mahe or not. This did not come out as a good decision because between Loma and Mahe, there are few places where you will have to climb a lot. I didn't expect I will have to climb so much to reach Mahe. I wish it's not a long one. I'm stuck in a headwind
And this tough climb, my god, it's a suicidal mission. Do you know another problem? In the evening time, the wind became very strong. This front wind is killing me. It's making the ride very difficult. Moreover, it was a front wind. Hunger and thirst struggle. I also had not eaten anything since morning. I was thinking to eat a dosa there at Loma cafe, but when I reached there it was already closed. So my journey of around 22 km between Loma and Mahe became a struggle. And do you know the worst part? I was not having water. All my water bottles were empty. Got some water from this point. Feeling better now. Suddenly, I got a remembrance of that Kashmiri bun which was given to me by Sandeep last night. So I had that to kill my hunger. This headwind is killing me, man. It making me put lots of effort. Another problem is I'm climbing. Okay, beautiful evening ride. Slowly, I was reaching close to my destination. Only 9 kilometers. 1 kilometer was the longest. 10 to 9. At few points I could get some downhill, but percentage was hardly 20%. 8 more kilometers to Mahe. In the evening time, the water in the river, it turned into silver color. It was really looking very beautiful. It looks like a nature's reward for my struggle. Sunset will happen soon. And I have to go 7 more kilometers to Mahe. If I can find a water source anywhere, I will refill the water bottle and pitch my tent nearby this river. But in case if I don't, I have to go to Mahe. 6 more kilometers. Why the hell? Everything is so hard in my life. God, save me from this wind. It's killing me. It was 7 p.m. when I could make to this milestone. 4 more kilometers. Looks like I'm already dead. My legs has left no strength on me. This wind is like you're fighting with it, man. Every paddle is hard, very hard. On turn, just before the monastery, this happened. This is what we call when you are in trouble, God is there to help. So look behind. They stopped me and themselves offered me to go and stay there in the monastery without even asking. That's so amazing, man. God, you are great. I trust you. Following his order, I reached at the monastery. Time is 7:20. That is the monastery on the top. Entering to Mahe Gompa, second gate. Stupas there on the top, and this is the monastery. Monastery peace. This is a prayer time. Prayer is going on. गुरुजी मिले रास्ते में. वो मैं उनसे मिला नहीं पिछली बार. तो अच्छा खुद ही मेरे को ऐसे रोका उन्होंने. इतना अच्छा खाना मैंने बहुत दिनों बाद खाया था जब मेरे पास आया. That evening, not only me, but there was another group of 4 cyclists. They also came there and had a shelter in the monastery. There was one couple from Maharashtra. So that night it was a big group. After arriving at this peaceful location, all my fatigue was gone. I was full of energy. So this is how the day came to an end. Today I have covered a distance of 94 to 95 kilometers with a total expense cost 0. Hope you enjoyed watching this. For such information and wonderful stories of traveling around the world, subscribe to this channel, World Wanderer Cycling on a Budget, and also hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of my videos first. Yesterday was a day when we complete our expedition to Umling La top with full information. If you are planning to visit Umling La on a motorcycle, on a cycle, or by walk, then watch it. I'm giving you the link of that video here. After this video, go and watch. And those who have supported me on my journey, their names are given here. Please say them thank you on my behalf. That's all for now. Take care of yourself. We will meet with the story of a new day tomorrow. Keep smiling. Bye bye.